Can I really fast for 96 hours? Well, that's the question I had, and that's in the past because I did it. And now the real question is, will I ever be able to fast for 40 days? So, I want to talk a little bit about my fasting journey. So, I decided to fast because I wanted to test my limits. I really wanted to see what I was capable of. In the past, I fasted from 16 to 24 hours, and it wasn't too bad. I figured that drinking lots of liquids kind of kept my mind off of hunger, and it also kept my appetite at bay, filling up my stomach with water. So I said, well, I know I'm going to have time off, so I want to take that first week to fast. And my goal originally was going to be 48 hours because that's something that me and my brother spoke about in the past. I wanted to extend it a little bit longer. Sorry, that's a little bit of a cough left over. To at least 72 hours. So my original goal was 72 hours, but then I started reading about benefits of fasting, and it's hourly increments what your body is doing. So from 72, I jumped to 84, I jumped to 96. I was pretty set with 96 and satisfied with 96 as being my goal. And it took me about 2 weeks to prepare and get all the supplies that I needed and kind of understand what I was really about to get myself into. And I must say that I was ready. I feel like my mind and body started preparing at least 48 hours before the fast started. Like, I had already told my DNA that I was starting on Sunday evening, and my body started preparing that Friday. I got this surge of energy out of nowhere and this surge of focus out of nowhere. It changed a lot about like my thinking, my understanding. I'm proud of myself. I really pushed my body to its limits. And the next couple of posts, I definitely want to talk about that journey and kind of break down each part and put together a journal for my experience. This is just beginning. So my goal is to get to 40 hours, and I have to build myself up to those 40 hours. So yes, I am starting at 4 days. And I am going to move up to 10 days or 7 days probably, and then 10 days, and then 12 days, It's just really interesting how your body adapts. I think we don't trust ourselves enough, and a lot of the reasons why people don't fast past intermittent fasting is probably due to time restraints, right? They just don't have the time to do it. They don't have the resources. But the number one reason I find is just fear. Fear that they're going to get sick, fear that their body's going to shut down, fear that they're going to die, fear that they're going to starve to death. But I'm here to say that that's not the case. You won't starve to death. You won't even feel hungry. We have to learn to put our bodies in positions where we have to push ourselves and allow that relationship to build, because it's a trust relationship like any other relationship. It gets put through circumstances or positions, and then it delivers. And I'm here to tell you that my body delivered. And this is just the beginning. I'm so proud of myself. And like I said, a whole new world is opened up to what I'm capable of doing. I really, really took the time to discipline myself to not eat for 4 days. And it's not something that you just do. You don't just stop eating, stop drinking. You have to prepare for it properly. Having the right supplements, having the supplies, you definitely need the supplements, having the water, having the alternatives. It's not just water, tea, coffee, but you need your supplements. You need your nutrients, your potassium, your sodium, your magnesium. Those are vital. Trying to do a fast without those, you're asking for trouble. So I hear people, they tell me, oh, I tried to fast. And I said, well, what did you take? And they say, oh, I just drink water. And I said, well, you probably suffered. I'm here to tell you that if you do it right, you don't really feel much. Mentally, you are starving yourself, but you're really not. And you'll notice that your body adjusts. The reason why I say you're not starving yourself is because your body has fuel. you have fat. You know, people worried about losing weight. I'm going to say that in 4 days I lost 3 pounds, maybe 4. And that may have been toxins and water weight, not real weight. It's really important that when you're doing this, you keep in mind that your body has fuel. And actually, the longer you go, the more energy you have, which sounds crazy, I know, but I definitely want to go deeper into this.